the STL Ocarina Podcast will begin shortly. Did you know that we have a newsletter? Subscribe to the STL Ocarina newsletter on our website at www.stlocarina.com. The STL Ocarina Podcast will begin shortly.
STL Ocarina. For over 20 years, the revolutionary force in musical instruments.
From Studio 87 in Houston, Texas, it's time for the STL Ocarina Podcast. And now, here's your host of the STL Ocarina Podcast, Charles Berman. Thank you. Thank you and welcome once again to this week's edition of the STL Ocarina Podcast for Thursday, March 19th, 2026. I'm your host, Charles Berman, product tester for STL Ocarina, and in this week's podcast we talk about the upcoming events with the brand. We got a fun fact, you joke du jour, and a lot of fun stuff. And to kick this week's podcast off, we got another exciting segment we call Did You Know That? Today, the Ocarina continues to connect people worldwide through its unique sound and rich history. In Asia, it remains part of traditional music, while in Western countries, it is celebrated as a folk and educational instrument. Now you know! We now go to your STL Ocarina Comedy Lounge for your joke du jour. A percussionist, tired from being ridiculed by other musicians, decides to change instruments. He walks into a music shop and says, "I'll take that red trumpet over there and that accordion." After a second, the shop assistant says, "Okay, you can have the fire extinguisher, but the radiator stays." Really? Anyway, we now go to your Experts Corner with your helpful hint of the week. We take you now to STL Ocarina correspondent Elisa Rolano. Take it away, Elisa.
I'm Elisa, and welcome back to the STL Ocarina YouTube channel. Today, I'm here to help you choose your first ocarina. Deciding to get your own ocarina is exciting, but I also know it can feel a bit overwhelming with all the options out there. No worries, I've got you. While we're here, I invite you to join this amazing ocarina community. Subscribe to our channel for all things ocarina and like this video to help us reach musicians everywhere. If you haven't watched our previous video on how to identify an ocarina, I will recommend you checking it out before continuing with this one. I will put a link for that video in the description. Before we dive into how to select your first ocarina, I have an awesome tool to share with you from STL Ocarina. We like to call it Ocarina Seeker. It is not just any tool, it is your very own ocarina search engine and filter. With Ocarina Seeker, you can narrow down your search based on price, your skill level, materials, keys, and even the number of apertures you prefer. Best of all, it is completely free to use. Check out the link in the description below to give it a try. Moving along, let's get into more details about what to look for when selecting your very first ocarina. To help you in selecting your perfect first ocarina, let's explore two pivotal aspects you should keep in mind. Let's begin by defining your ocarina identity. This is all about understanding your unique preference and requirements as a new ocarina player. To truly define your ocarina identity, it is essential to ask yourself some thoughtful questions. These questions will help you uncover what kind of ocarina will resonate with your unique musical personality. I have put together a bunch of questions for you, along with my own recommendations. Just hit that pause button whenever you like to check them out and see what I suggest. Keep in mind that this list is by no means definitive, but it will give you an idea of the type of questions that you should ask yourself. It is like a starting point for your ocarina journey, guiding you towards the perfect ocarina for you. If you're not sure what questions to ask yourself or you are uncertain about the answers to some of these questions, don't worry, I have got you covered. If you've never played a musical instrument before, I'd recommend starting with a 6-hole or a 12-hole plastic ocarina. These ocarinas are incredibly durable and portable, so you won't need to worry about accidental mishaps as you learn to play, no matter where the music takes you. Now, if you have some prior music experience under your belt, I would suggest considering a 12-hole ceramic ocarina. These ocarinas offer a broader range than a 6-hole model, allowing you to tackle most songs you have in mind. Ceramic ocarinas also produce a beautiful tone that you will truly enjoy. The 12-hole ceramic ocarina strikes an ideal balance for those looking to explore music for the first time and seasoned musicians who want to add to their existing skills and talents. For the experienced musicians out there, it is time to explore the world of double or triple chamber ceramic ocarinas. With their wider pitch range and advanced capabilities, these ocarinas are designed to meet the most demanding musical needs. They open up new horizons for creativity and expressions, making them the perfect choice for those looking to push the boundaries of their musical artistry. Now, let's shift our focus to crafting your ocarina adventure. This aspect is all about your goals and what kind of musical journey you want to embark upon the ocarina. I have also prepared another list of questions for you to consider here. Feel free to hit that pause button anytime you want to read these questions and check out my recommendations. These questions are meant to help you to discover what you want to achieve with your ocarina. I hope some of these questions can put you in the right direction. When it comes to crafting your ocarina adventure, the big question here is, what do you want to do with your ocarina? Are you looking to play specific songs, genres, or styles? In other words, what do you envision doing with your new ocarina? For instance, if you are a passionate fan of the Legend of Zelda series and aspire to master songs from the game, then considering a Zelda-themed ocarina is a logical step. This choice can seamlessly weave your love for the game into your musical journey, creating a unique and enchanting experience. But what if you're just curious and not looking for anything fancy? That's cool too. If you simply want to try out an ocarina and see if you like it, go for a simple 6-hole one. These ocarinas often come in adorable shapes like animals, fruits, or a small necklace. They are not too pricey, making them an excellent choice for your first ocarina adventure. It is a great way to dip your toes into the ocarina world. If you find you're really into it, you can always think about getting a fancier 12-hole ocarina down the road. On the other hand, if you have a long list of demands and you're serious about your ocarina journey, like if you can picture yourself performing in public alongside other musicians, then it is a good idea to think about investing in a top-notch ocarina right from the beginning. Going for a professional-grade ocarina from the get-go will offer you several advantages. It gives you fantastic sounds and opens doors to endless musical adventures. Plus, it'll give you room to grow as a musician, allowing you to explore advanced technique and tackle complex songs with ease. So for those of you with big musical dreams, consider aiming high with quality ocarina to match your ambitions. As we wrap our discussion of defining your ocarina identity and crafting your ocarina adventure, I hope you're feeling better equipped and inspired to choose your first ocarina. Remember, the journey to finding the ideal ocarina is as unique as you are. Understanding your preferences, needs, and musical goals will help you to successfully select your ideal ocarina. Whether you're starting your own musical journey with ocarina or continuing to expand your musical horizons, know that the world of ocarinas is rich and diverse, offering a wide range of options to suit your needs. Take your time, explore, and don't be afraid to ask me any questions you have along the way. Thank you for joining me today. If you find this video helpful, please like, share, and subscribe to stay updated on more ocarina tips and tutorials. I can't wait to see where your ocarina journey takes you. Until next time, happy playing and keep practicing.
Thank you, Elisa. And that was your Expert's Corner with your helpful hint of the week. Don't go away. We'll be right back with more of the STL Ocarina Podcast with your STL Ocarina news and your Hot 8 bestsellers of the week. Don't go away. We'll be right back with more of the STL Ocarina Podcast right after this. We'll be right back with more of the STL Ocarina Podcast right after these messages.
Hi, I'm Heather Scott, professional ocarina player and fellow music educator. I choose ocarina because its simplicity contributes to the overall success of my students. Beginners are able to achieve a rich, beautiful tone right away, allowing me more time to focus on music education. Through teaching ocarina, I've seen more confident, passionate students who are eager to practice and advance. If you're looking for something unique, fun, and culturally inclusive to offer your students, choose ocarina.
I choose ocarina because I was able to get a nice sound right away and can focus more on reading my music.
I choose ocarina because the lessons are easy and fun.
I choose Ocarina because I can play all my favorite songs on them.
I chose Ocarina because it made music class so much more fun and it got me excited for joining band next year.
I choose Ocarina because it is really cool and I know I'm capable of playing other instruments too.
At St. Louis Ocarina, we believe that every student is capable of learning music and that it is essential to their overall well-being. When you partner with us, you'll receive quality instruments, complimentary lesson plans, and unlimited teacher training and support. Choose Ocarina.
Choose Ocarina!
A firm musical foundation.
The very best start. A great beginning. A love of music that won't end.
We invite you to partner with us. This is where music education begins.
You should learn how to play a musical instrument. Here at STL Ocarina, we believe that music is for anywhere, anytime, and anyone. These are 5 reasons why you should pick up an instrument today. First of all, listening to music, or better yet, playing music, can stimulate your brain and increase its capacity for memory. On top of that, reading sheet music can increase your hand-eye coordination. I mean, think about it. You have to read these little notes on a page, and then your brain converts that information into specific motor patterns, rhythm patterns, sometimes incorporating breathing techniques, all while you're listening to what you're playing to make sure it sounds good. And all of these things have to work in tandem. Playing an instrument can really boost your reading and comprehension skills, especially when you expose yourself to increasingly more difficult pieces of music. And as you learn more difficult pieces of music, you might find that learning an instrument is pretty difficult, but that's okay. That's what makes it a great tool for learning self-discipline. It really takes a lot of discipline to go over the hardest parts again and again to get them just right. And last, and most important to me, and probably a lot of us, is that the more proficient you get with an instrument, the more you can play it the way you want to play it and what you want to play. And that leads to making it a great tool for self-expression. And when the self is expressed, stress levels go down. Who wouldn't love that? So that's why.
This is the world's largest ocarina. This massive piece is 38 inches long and weighs 28 pounds. The inside is completely hollow. I wonder how many gallons of water it can hold. Take a guess in the comments. This ocarina is made of ceramic and is one of only 2 models in existence. It has 9 tone holes, which are so large that you have to press down on these keys in order to change the pitch. Check that out. To play a note as low as C3, the chamber of the ocarina has to be this large. Pretty cool, huh? Like and follow for all things ocarina.
We now return to the STL Ocarina Podcast. Welcome back to the STL Ocarina Podcast, and now it's time for your STL Ocarina News. We now go to your STL Ocarina Convention Report. It's time for the kickoff to the 2026 convention season. Where are we headed to this weekend? We are headed to GalaxyCon in Richmond, Virginia from March 19th to the 22nd, 2026. So if you're at the Greater Richmond Convention Center, so if you're in the area and at that convention, come check us out in the exhibit hall for awesome deals on ocarinas and ocarina accessories that you can't find anywhere else. Where will we be next? We'll be at a convention near you. Find out here only on the STL Ocarina Podcast. In other news, we now go to your music video forecast. This weekend we have a brand new music video dropping on our YouTube channel, so make sure to hit that subscribe button and hit that bell for notifications for new videos. And also hit the follow button on all of our major social media pages. Did you know that we have a newsletter? Here's how to subscribe to the STL Ocarina newsletter.
Here's a quick demonstration video on how to subscribe to the STL Ocarina newsletter. visit the website www.stlocarina.com. You'll scroll all the way down until you see newsletter. Just type in your name and your email address and hit the old submit button to subscribe to the STL Ocarina newsletter.
Subscribing to the STL Ocarina newsletter is so easy, even Link could do it. But that's not all. You'll be an All-Star? Here's how to subscribe to the STL Ocarina All-Stars membership. With more on that, we take you now to STL Ocarina correspondent Devery Newsom. Devery, how do you join this membership?
Hello everyone, we are thrilled to unveil something extraordinary, our brand new Ocarina All-Stars membership. It's packed with exclusive perks to elevate your Ocarina experience like never before. So what do you get as an All-Star? Let's break it down. First, you enjoy standard shipping on all of your orders, wherever you are. Your Ocarina treasures will arrive right at your doorstep with no extra cost. Next, unlock exclusive discounts on our finest ocarinas, accessories, and sheet music. These deals are only for our elite All-Star members. And the best part, you'll get early access to our newest releases. Be the first to explore and own the latest creations before anyone else. Plus, with your first purchase, you'll receive a complimentary personalized gift, a surprise designed just for you. It's our way of making your membership even more unique. And to kick off your Ocarina journey, we're offering an exclusive 15-minute one-on-one lesson with our expert instructor. Whether you're mastering how to hold your Ocarina or perfecting your first notes, this personalized session will set you on your path to Ocarina mastery. So if you love ocarinas and you want to be a part of a community that celebrates your passion, the Ocarina All-Stars membership is for you. Head on over to stlocarina.com to join today. I cannot wait for you to experience all the benefits and join the All-Stars family. Thanks for watching, and welcome to Ocarina All-Stars.
Thanks, Devery. And we have a special coupon code for our viewers here. If you use the coupon code at checkout, Charles, you'll receive a whopping 20% off on all products. Visit our website at www.stlocarina.com. That's the coupon code at checkout, Charles, to receive a whopping 20% off on all products. Visit our website at www.stlocarina.com today. That was your STL Ocarina news. And coming up now is your Hot 8 Best Sellers of the Week. Here we go with this week's Hot 8 Best Sellers. Number 8 this week on our Hot 8 Best Sellers Countdown. Number 8 this week goes to the Purple Clay Tenor C Major Ocarina, a gorgeous ocarina for the professional player. Number 7 this week on our Hot 8 Best Sellers Countdown. Coming in at number 7 this week. Forged in Fire, Crafted for Sound. This is the 12-hole metal tenor ocarina in C major. Number 6 this week on our Hot 8 Best Sellers Countdown. Moving them right along this week on our Hot 8 Best Sellers Countdown. Rise from the Ashes with the 12-hole tenor ocarina the Phoenix. Number 5 this week on our Hot 8 Best Sellers Countdown. Coming in hot at number 5 this week. This week's number 5 bestseller this week goes to The Breath of the Wilderness, the Ocarina of Your Dreams. This is the 12-hole Zelda wooden tenor ocarina. Number 4 this week on our Hot 8 Bestsellers Countdown. Coming in hot at number 4 this week. It is the 12-hole Classic Zelda Tenor Ocarina in C Major with Legend of Zelda Songbook. Number 3 this week on our Hot 8 Bestsellers Countdown. Coming in hot at number 3 this week. With Volcanic Epoxy Detail, this is the 12-hole Wooden Soprano Ocarina in C Major. Number 2 this week on our Hot 8 Bestsellers Countdown. Number 2 this week on our Hot 8 Bestsellers Countdown. Coming hot at number 2 this week. The Element Ocarina, Water in C Major Tenor. And finally, our number 1 bestseller this week on our Hot 8 Bestsellers Countdown. It is the 12-hole tenor ocarina with Legend of Zelda Songbook. For the true Zelda fans, this is the one. This is the 12-hole tenor ocarina with Legend of Zelda Songbook. And that was your Hot 8 Bestsellers of the Week. Don't go away. We'll be right back with more of the STL Ocarina Podcast with your words of wisdom. Stay tuned. We'll be right back with more of the STL Ocarina Podcast right after this. Right back with more of the STL Ocarina Podcast right after these messages.
Top 5 songs from Ocarina of Time, according to ChatGPT. Top 5 songs from Majora's Mask, according to ChatGPT.
I can't believe he's late again.
Sorry, honey.
Spare me.
I got something for you. music to the table, that's all I gotta say.
Tired of trying to learn ocarina on your own? Having trouble knowing if what you're playing is correct? Then you need the Art of Ocarina Instructional DVD. Finally, a product that breaks music down to its most basic steps, helping you learn the ocarina in no time. This DVD is a companion to the Art of Ocarina Method Book, Volume 1, and is the first instructional guide for the ocarina in English. Get special tips and practice advice. Designed for beginners. Perfect for men, women, and children too.
It's the best thing since blankets with sleeves.
Similar products sell for over $80, but you can get your DVD for only $15. Order now and receive a second DVD for only $30. But wait, there's more! You'll also get a complimentary sense of accomplishment and lifelong skill for free. That's a $47 value for free. Go to stlocarina.com to order your instructional DVD now. That's stlocarina.com. That's stlocarina.com.
We now return to the STL Ocarina Podcast. Welcome back to the STL Ocarina Podcast. Before we go, we have some words of wisdom. Every champion was once a contender who refused to give up. Words lived by right there, both as a musician and in life. Thanks so much for watching this week. If you like what you saw, please check out our website, www.stlocarina.com. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and all of our social media pages. This is Charles Berman, product tester for STL Ocarina, saying so long from the STL Ocarina Podcast. Keep practicing, and we'll see you next time for more of the STL Ocarina Podcast. Keep practicing, and we'll see you next week. Take care, everyone. For more information about our products, visit our website, www.stlocarina.com.
STL Ocarina. For over 20 years, the revolutionary force in musical instruments.